What's it up, guys and girls? It's GC Fallen Angel here, or Jack, whatever you prefer to call me. And today we're here with This Week at Bungie 51420. And I thought we would start pretty Guardian Heart, lighthearted. Don't mind the puns. I actually do. You should probably... I will. You know what? Never mind. Just stop. We're good. Okay, moving on. So... earlier this week, we wrapped up our Guardian's Heart charity initiative that we had been going on strong for the last month. We asked you to help support Direct Relief in their efforts to deliver supplies to hospitals and healthcare workers around the world. Guardians everywhere have answered the call in full force. Together, you guys have raised $788,923.19, smashing our goal of $700K. And keep in mind, guys, that's $88,923.19 more. You guys did amazing. I appreciate everybody who's donated, participated, or if you simply couldn't donate and just simply showed your support in any way, I appreciate it. Hotfix 2.8.1.2. So this will be the new hotfix, and you'll see in the description. I'll also put this the link to the TWAB down in the description also. On Tuesday, May 19th, Hotfix 2.8.1 will be available to players. Below is a timeline of the Destiny 2 maintenance for Hotfix 2.8.1, and again, you can see those all there. But you know, I will also, you can just simply pause the video and you can go ahead and take a look at them now. But there's one thing I want to say: Destiny 2 will be back online on all platforms at 10:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I repeat, 10:01 a.m. Not 10 a.m. 10:01. Just wanted to point that out there. Okay, but regarding some upcoming resolved issues, is below the list of the resolved issues that will be released with Hotfix 2.8.1. Season Pass Small Fireteam XP buffs will now work as intended. Honestly, never noticed a difference, mainly because I don't, do anything in XP. And keep in mind, I've been playing this entire season. I'm like rank 134 in the season pass. Don't at me. Okay, something else that I think is a little interesting. The Wormgod Caress gauntlets will no longer grant infinite 5 times burning fists when repeatedly taken on and off. Honestly, I didn't know these were in the game. Not gonna lie, don't even know what they do, but that's cool. They got fixed. Removing the Winter's Guiles gauntlets will now properly remove all the Warlock's sigil perks. Again, don't know what that is either, but sounds fun and interesting and cool. Moving on to error codes. On Friday, May 8th, a potential fix was implemented for those experiencing frequent watercress error codes. Since May 8th, we have been closely monitoring the watercress reports and noticed a significant decrease in watercress error codes appearing. While we continue to progress towards a resolution, we recommend anyone continue to experience the watercress error to report in our help form. And you can just, I'll also, again, probably put that in the description. But regarding the watercress error codes, I think it's more attuned to the console side of things. I may be wrong, but I think that's even more attuned to the Xbox on top of that. But that's pretty interesting. I don't think I've personally ever experienced this error code, but I'm curious if any of you have, and, what exactly is it? Because I would like to know. Let me know down in the comments below. But moving on, let's start to get into the less fun things, or less lighthearted stuff, I should say. Now, as you guys may or may not know, whether you watch my video or simply just heard, obviously, as we know, Bungie had made some changes to the, Lie Quest, but regarding something which I kind of think is a whole bunch of baloney, and I quote, "We made an error when we calculated how many completions were required, so yesterday we introduced a bonus multipliers to help the community progress and get you all on your way to the next step. You can read more details on the changes we made here." Well, let's move on to the start of the TWAB. So, as we know, it's This Week at Bungie from 5/14/20, from Cosmo. This week at Bungie, the new quest was discovered, which is the lie, which we just stated earlier. Now, Guardians Games has come to a close. Hunters won the first day, but Titans showed up in force to completely dominate the rest of the events. #rigged, not rigged, but rigged. Warlocks took home the silver, and Hunter's still looking fabulous. I'm assuming that's how you say it. I hope to God I am saying it right, because I'm not doing it again. The final Iron Banner of the season is also live this week, so make sure you don't forget to get that sweet, sweet, sweet Ritual of the Stag, which I'm saying is not too bad of a bow, so Can't argue with that. But the community has been tasked with helping Rasputin by completing Seraph Tower events and are currently working to complete the objectives on the EDZ, the Moon, and Isle. Again, that's regarding the Lie quest. As you guys know, coming to, assuming Saturday, Friday might be counted as the weekend, but I'm not sure. But there'll be a 10 times multiplier. So, go ahead and participate in that if you don't want to participate in trials. Continuing on, though, we've seen feedback that the tower events are too difficult and that it's just too hard to wrangle up enough people to join the cause. We've made some server-side changes to lower the difficulty of the events to help alleviate frustrations. I think this is a really good change. I personally still will not be participating in it, but that's still a cool change to hear, though. But I think, let's move on to what I think everybody is more or less interested into. Weapon retirement and armor retirement. So, I'm going to go ahead and read this word for word, though, but, you take it in a grain of salt, because it might change. Probably won't, though, because Bungie's Bungie. Now, max power level. Back in February, Luke spoke about upcoming plans for Legendary Gear Infusion. The Destiny dev team has more details on the system and how it's going to work. Destiny dev team. Today, we're going to talk about the changes to the infusion system that are coming to Destiny 2. These changes are going to be visible starting in Season 11, but won't be impacting your arsenal until Season 12. More on that in a bit. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the image here so you all know what I'm talking about. But we want the sandbox to feel interesting, exciting, and dynamic, and to evolve in the compelling ways over time in the same way that our game evolves into a piece of doo-doo. Just kidding. Our weapons are the primary way that the players interact with the world, and the season over season, we want players to discover the new weapons that feel powerful, have interesting new perks to explore, and the power that builds the player's craft in new and unexpected ways. That is pretty cool, though. I'm not gonna lie, but this is where I'm more split down the middle. Powerful weapons can be an era-defining, but eventually those eras need to end so that new eras can begin. That's rhymes. Cool. Bullet point 1 here says, we want strong weapons to have their time in the sun, and whenever possible, we want you to expect and prepare for the powerful gear to cycle out of the endgame meta. Rest in peace, spare rations. We want to solve this by making the weapons that are always better, in quotes, than the previous ones. This will steadily lower the time to kill in both PvP and PvE until the combat sandbox is neither fun nor tactical. So, but we also want to foster a gradually evolving meta that regularly promotes experimentation and debate. Yes, Bungie, we want auto rifles to be better. Keep it up. Just keep it up. But we believe Destiny is at its best when you have new desirable things to pursue. Not so new, but Dire Promise is still something that you guys can pursue. But, and we want you to have activities that debate, and you have active debates with your clanmates about which of the new things to bring into the raid, or which is going to be the hot in the next trial season. With these goals stated, let's break down how the changes will work. So, each legendary weapon and piece of armor will have a max power level, and it can be reached through infusion. Exotics will not have a max power level. I'm going to go ahead and pop up that same image again so you all know what I'm talking about. Max power level for these items will be set at the player's power capable obtainable 3 seasons after it's been released. 4 seasons total, or essentially what you were saying is all of Shadowkeep. So, just so you guys know, your armor and weapons will be safe until Season 12, but the introduction of seeing what your power cap will be is introduced into Season 11. So you essentially have the last season of the Redacted, or Season 11 of Shadowkeep, to go ahead and do what you're going to do. But be prepared. Especially for those PvP guys that are expecting to bring that Revoker, Beloved, Spare Rations, Bastion, actually not Bastion, my bad, but, the legendary meta weapons that have been sitting at meta since essentially Season 6 and 7 are going to be shifting. So let's hope for something big, Bungie, because you got to replace Spare Rations and Beloved. That's a hard thing to do. Moving on to the final thing in the TWAB, Redacted Engrams. So I'm assuming this is just going to be the name of next season. Engrams. We spoke a lot about rewards last week, but still we have some more juicy nuggets to share with you on some additional plans we have for the next season. Here's creative lead Robbie Stevens with the details. Hey everyone, in Season 11 we're trying something new with how and where you can earn seasonal rewards. So far, every season in Year 3 has followed a formula where the seasonal activity, either being Vex Offensive, Sundial, Bunkers / Sheriff Towers, asks for a significant amount of playtime to earn new rewards. While we believe that new content should be one of the best places to earn rewards, we also realize that Destiny 2 is a big game, and it can be quite frustrating to have to do so much of your playtime dedicated by and focus solely on seasonal activities. So in Season 11, Season of the Redacted, seasonal rewards will drop from completing core activities, Strikes, Crucible, Gambit, as well as basically every other activity in the game. I'm going to go ahead and pop up the full list right now. We want to make engaging with the entire game feel rewarding, and for every play session to give you a chance at earning seasonal loot. In addition to new rewards, Season 11 also features 2 returning weapons, each from Season of the Undying, Season of Dawn, and Season of the Worthy. So I think that's pretty interesting. So what do you all think about that? Let me know in the comments below. But moving on from there, okay, we've talked about some of the places where you can earn rewards in Season 11. Now let's talk about how you can influence those rewards to chase the God roll and high stat armor. Over the last few seasons, we've introduced weapon bounties that can give you agency to chase specific rewards. While addressing bounty fatigue, we will be an effort that will extend beyond Year 3 for the upcoming season. We've moved away from weapon bounties as a part of that effort. Instead, we are introducing a new type of redacted engram that contains the majority of Season 11 rewards, and by spending seasonal currency, you can influence the contents of this redacted engram stated earlier. To clear up any confusion, let's imagine if we launch this redacted engram in the Season of the Worthy. Imagine this engram contained all of the Season of the Worthy weapons and armor. Now imagine you could take this engram to a Seraph bunker, and now it only contains the 7 Seraph SMG and shotgun. By focusing the redacted engrams in Season 11, you could choose your rewards that this includes the ability, once you've earned it, to focus engrams so they only contain Season 11 armor with high stat packages. I think that's pretty cool. As a side note, all free players and Season Pass owners will receive redacted engrams while they play Season 11. However, only Season Pass owners can access the full suite of focused categories in Season 11. Here's a preview of the redacted engrams focusing categories that also players can access after completing the Season 11 opening quest. Season 11 armor focusing reduces the number of rewards in the engram, so it only contains Season 11 armor. Previous seasons season weapon focusing converts the rewards in the engram, so it only contains 6 weapons that are returning from Season of the Undying, Dawn, and Worthy. I think that's all pretty cool. And again, I'll pop up the list of where you can earn them, and I'm assuming there's going to be 2 new activities that are going to be made. Probably some sort of like Sundial-esque thing, because you have Redacted, and then I'm guessing new planet or new social space something. Well, I'm guessing the raid maybe, if there's going to be a raid next season. That's probably where the other Redacted thing came from. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see the full, TWAB, I'll be posting that down in the description below. But I'll see you in the next video. Peace! It's a revolution.